One of the crucial areas in marketing any business is knowing this particular strategy and principle here. It's knowing what your acquisition cost is. Acquisition cost is how much you spend per customer to buy a customer. So let's put some rubber on the road with this. If you've got, say, 10 customers that come through, let's say in a month, and you've spent $1,000 of marketing to get those, your acquisition cost is going to be $100. Why is this important? I'll tell you the reason why. If you think about this, for every $100 that you put down on the table, you know that you're going to get one customer. Now, in terms of creating a great business, that allows you to have an unlimited marketing budget. Given that you can cash flow the marketing of that, that's going to allow you, if you think about it from a horse racing point of view, if you knew that you went to the races on a Saturday and you put down $100 and you had a horse come in every time for putting that $100 down, every time you would actually go into every Saturday to do that deal. So we want to work out that same level of confidence in your business. Now, how do we work that out? What we do is we get your number of customers for a certain period of time. Doesn't matter whether it's a week, a month, a year, 2 years, a decade, doesn't matter. And you basically divide that into the amount of marketing spend that you had for that period. Okay, exceptionally powerful to know what your acquisition cost is. There's two forms of acquisition cost. I'm going to tell you those right now. The first is what we call allowable. Allowable. Now, what allowable says is that the profit in the first deal, so the customer that comes will cover the investment of your acquisition cost. Okay, so it covers that cost. The second part is what we call investment acquisition cost. Now, investment basically means that the customer, when they come, it probably won't cover, it will not cover the investment, the acquisition cost to have got them. Okay, so in this particular case, we're going to be looking at more with what we call lifetime value, so that you're only going to make your profit after they've transacted with you 2 times or more. Okay, so I'll use an example. I've got a business where it's a cafe. Okay, so their acquisition cost, and I'll write this up, they've worked out with their marketing, their acquisition cost is about $32 per customer. Okay, but they know that the average transaction cost in that particular business, so the first visit, they're going to spend $18. So if you think about it, even if that was 100% net profit, which it's not going to cover the acquisition cost to get them. The trick is in this particular business that we know in that business that they're going to stay on average 1.8 years. Okay, so their lifetime value outweighs the acquisition cost, the investment acquisition cost to have got them in the first place. Okay, so it doesn't matter whether you're in allowable and your acquisition cost is covered in the first transaction, or it's investment acquisition cost, and it's covered from 2 or more times in the lifetime value of that customer. The point about it is, do you know it, and how can you use it? Now, what we want to do here in using it is to drive the acquisition cost down. Okay, so that essentially you're getting a greater return on your marketing spend going forward. So let's make sure that you know these figures in your business and then you can work them to your advantage.